Hello everyone, T-Man978. Right now I'm reviewing Combiner Wars Deluxe Class Air Raid. The packaging. I love the packaging on the first wave of Combiner Wars Deluxes, but I like this even more. And it's a little bit bigger than these cards right here to accommodate for the comic book that's now included instead of the collector cards we used to get. One neat thing about the packaging I noticed is if you want to keep your comic book inside the packaging, they actually put the plastic around and tape that to the back of the packaging. So I could just cut all this tape and just open it up. It's even folded over right here. So you could just open this whole thing up, and when you're done, put everything back in there if you want there to, and fold these flaps back over, which is really neat. Here's the bio on the back. Before we get him all the way out, I wanted to show that I cut the tape and I'm actually right. I could just pull the book right out. Instructions. The whole bubble right here with the figure. And you could just repackage all that when you want to. And all this detail that they used to have only in the instructions and only on the Voyager class figures, boxes, is right here on the Deluxe class now. The included comic. Someone complained today about us not getting collector's card in anymore, but this is far better than a collector's card to me. Look at that artwork. It resembles the actual toy, unlike most of the collector's cards. And on the back, you get beyond a bio right there. I mean, you could pause this if you want and read it on your own time, but that is nice. On the inside, you get behind the scenes design notes. Like you could see his beginning sketches and a sketch for his face, or what they were going to use as the face at first. The pre-toy right there. The name of that is losing me right now. But anyway, plus you get a full-on comic from the Combiner Wars storyline that's going on right now. All of that is really, really nice. Out of packaging, Air Raid is the best looking Aerialbot we've got so far. I mean, the color is just... I love this red on his legs. And the designs right here. His gold paint right there on top of the red. Little bitty Autobot logo on the shoulder. Gold right here. Here's what he looks like from the back. Nice paint. This is the best looking one to me. As you can see, he has the same exact gun as Skydive. Just it's all white. And he has the exact same Combiner limb weapon. Which of course you can fold this up. And you can hold it under his hand right there. Or I see he has a port on his forearm. So you can have a weapon right there, which is nice. Or he could just hold it at the top. Hold it in the top of his hand. Here's a close-up on his face. Come on. Focus. There we are. It's cool. He has like a little line under his eyes. You can see right there. And he has those weird side cheek things just like Skydive. But the robot motor is good. Articulation is exactly the same as the other Aerialbots. Except he has, just much like Skydive, he has a joint right there. But the same basic articulation. I'm not going to go all the way into that. And the head is on a ball joint, but it can only look up that much and looks down that much. There's no cut in the back of his head, so he can look all the way up unless you do that, which would look a bit odd. And the same off-center crotch joint. Before we go to jet mode, one piece of detail that I noticed is his molded in missiles right here on his wings. And the wings can bend back like this if you want to get him out the way while he's in robot mode. But anywho, transformation is extremely similar to the other aerial bots. Rotate his head around, lift the back up, put the cockpit basically over his face. You could just push it in to make it a little bit more flush, but it doesn't really help. Open the legs, accordion them down like that. Same thing over here. Pop his leg off. Pop it back on. I said pop it back on. You can package them together in the front right here. And bring these parts up. What I don't like is these aren't staying shut all the way. Bring his arms down like this. This helps it stay in place when you peg the arms to the back of the leg right there. But all my other aerial bots stay shut. So I don't like that on this one. So I'm pretty sure it's not everyone. Bring the tail fins back. Bring the wings down. And I guess position them like this. And now he's a jet. And super reminiscent of his G1 self. The cockpit is made out of a soft plastic. These are soft plastic. And the wings are adjustable. Kind of reminds me of Jetfire, but black, of course. Of course, you could put the cannon or his weapon right here in his back. Or you can attach them to the wings. And actually, this isn't his cannon. Let me get that out of here. Attach that to here. But it looks really nice. He doesn't have any type of landing gear, so that's what he looks like just sitting there. Let me put this here to show it off. I think I have both weapons. That's good. Yeah, at the end of the day, I really like this guy. He has a simple transformation, and he's very simplified, like the other Combined Wars figures, but they have all the joints that they need to make me happy. And I love that he can attach this combiner part to his forearm like this, like a side arm mounted cannon. None of the other aerobots have ports in the side of their arms like that, which is really neat. But I think he's the best as a standalone aerobot so far to me. Anywho, I'm going to do the transformation after this. But right now, if you like this review, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment. I like comments. And share. Share. Until next time, T-Man978. Out of here to the limb mode transformations. Okay, limb mode. I'm going to turn him into a shin and foot from jet mode. Basically, all you need to do is take the cockpit here, bend that out, peg it in right there, bring these wings forward, maybe even these wings. Take this part, bring out that little thumb, attach them to here, and boom. He's a shin and a foot. After you rotate this way. Now he's a shin and a foot with a knee joint. Arm mode. Basically, just lift these wings up, bring this like this, unpeg that hand for a second, open the legs up, like basically retransform the legs to robot mode. And the arms you can do a couple things with. The official transformation is like this. Bring this down, and they peg into the side of the wing right here. Let me put the hand in first. Boom, twist that around. Here's an elbow with a hand. And it's a whole complete arm. But you can also transform it like this. Leave that down here, flip the arms around, and there's a little slot there. It doesn't peg in as good, but you could put the arms like this if you wanted. That way you could have a little bit more white than on this side. But anyway, that's the limb mode.